Man, it's time to backslap y'all back into memory,
Back
man.
into reality.
Yeah, back into reality. Y'all remember what happened a while ago at the award show? Will Smith heard some disrespect towards his wife, and he walked up and slapped the dog pee out of Chris Rock. You know, Chris
It
Rock.
was pretty epic.
It was pretty epic at
It
that
was
point.
all over the internets.
And that was about a year ago. You know, it was pretty epic back then. You know, it looks like Chris Rock finally got something to say about it. He had a little comedy special come out on Netflix. We're going to tell y'all about that
Oh, we
later.
actually watched it.
Yeah,
We watched the whole thing.
We're going to tell you about that right after. Play the video first?
We're gonna rate it 1 through 10. Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
Lord.
show the video clip, but it's not really gonna show. You're mainly gonna hear it because YouTube likes to be a hater. So we thought if we do it this way, maybe they won't hate and make us cut it out. But let's go ahead and roll the clip and see what he said.
Everybody! Everybody! And who's he hit? Me! A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit.
Oh man,
It wasn't me.
no, you would have used a chair.
That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man.
Man, he got mad real quick. But we watched him. He went off on that special. He called Jada a B. He called Will a B. He said, "Why are you mad at the world and take it out of me when we've been real friends in real life and I'm smaller than you and then I'm the guy you want to beat up?"
Exactly.
And then a lot of people are saying on that, well, this is on Twitter. I don't know about, I haven't really seen what people were saying on Instagram, but I was checking on Twitter and everyone's like, well, if he's the biggest B in the world and he slapped you and you did nothing, what does that make you?
A bigger B. The biggest.
But everyone, other people were defending him and saying, you know, he can't fight. Did you not watch his TV show?
Fact. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah.
He stayed getting beat up as a kid. So look at that. He stayed taking L's. And on top of that, he was talking about how Will Smith is way bigger than him. You see Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali, playing Man in Black, doing all this stuff.
All these like, you know, buff men in movie roles or men of stature, I guess you could say.
But I mean, all in all, I mean, he really didn't go like I guess he kind of talked about it.
Oh, no,
but,
remember he talked about entanglements.
Oh, about
He was like, you were mad that your wife was beating off your son's best friend.
She was messing with your son's best friend. He took all the anger out on Chris Rock's face.
And then he was like, how are you gonna get cheated on and then have the woman that cheated on you interview you about it? Because, you know, whenever Will Smith did the red table talk, it looked like he was going to cry the whole time. But I don't know. I think Will took as much punishment as Chris Rock. So it's kind of even.
Yeah, it's kind of even.
Because they were relentless on Will Smith. Absolutely relentless.
But how'd you feel about this comedy special? Would you
1
watch
out of 10? Oh, if you want to check out things rated 1 out of 10, go to our other channel in the description, Crib Reactions. We rate all kinds of music videos, trailers, even little clips, 1 through 10. So let's go ahead and do it now.
I give it a 5.
No, for real, don't be a hater, man.
It was a 5.
You weren't laughing? I heard you laughing at some parts. I heard you hee-heeing, ha-ha, and the hoo-hooing. You hee-ha-hooing.
I chuckled at a couple things, but it wasn't really
chuckling so much they called you Chucky.
Okay, got me. I give it a 7.
You could at least give it a 7.
I give it a 7. What you giving it?
7.5.
I dislike you so much. But I mean, all in all, it was okay.
It definitely wasn't a 5. It was not a 5.
It could have been better, but I mean, Chris Rock. I mean, I forgot what kind of comedian he was. I mean, he's not like a Kevin Hart comedian or like a Dave Chappelle comedian. What kind of he is like a Dave Chappelle comedian? But he says the N word a lot. I realized that. Like, I didn't realize, like, in every other joke he said the N word in it. But the funniest joke,
that is kind of weird because he's like, I'm soft, but then he's all this and that.
And then the one funny joke he did have was with his daughter trying to humble his daughter.
Oh yeah,
when she got kicked out of school. She got kicked out of school, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be back. And he done paid off to everybody.
Oh yeah, to make sure that
that
she
was
got
a
kicked
hilarious joke.
out.
No matter of fact, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I need to go watch the Chris Rock special. Give it a chance. Watch it twice. Don't watch it with your kids unless you want to say the N word for the rest of the week.
It's already all in the music, man. You can't stop it.
Hey, but if you want to blame anybody, blame him.
I don't make no music, man.
Hey, they taking away Tinkerbell. They're taking away everything else.
We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Hey,
but you know, I might bump my score up to a 7.75. But I've never really been a huge Chris Rock fan. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. He's not like my favorite comedian. Dave Chappelle is farly superior.
I like Chris Rock better in movies, and I like him better in movies. Like what movie he was in that was really good?
He's been in a bunch of movies, but Dave Chappelle.
Daddy Daycare.
It doesn't matter if he's doing movies, TV show, or stand up. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT. Best TV show, best stand up. I will hit you with this mic stand. I will undo my mic, slam you with the stand, and hold my mic the rest of the show just to prove a point. You never mentioned Drewski's name with the legend. Are you kidding me? Absolutely disrespect. And we actually heard that Drewski's show was whack, and it was like a fake talent show where he gets people from your local area to try to show them that they have talent, like America's Got Talent, and then he just like trolls them. That's not comedy. That's trolling live. That's what I do. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, we're not gonna slander Drewski on this episode, but you know who we is gonna slander right now? Who needs to be slandered?